Hello students, how are you all doing? Hope everybody is safe. So in this video, we'll be learning the continuation of the computer networks chapter. We have discussed about what a network is, types of network. In the previous video, I've told you about types of networks and the different networking devices, right? So in the next thing we're going to learn about is protocols, various protocols that we're going to use on the network, okay? Before we learn about the types of the protocol, first we learn what a protocol is. You know what a network is? The network is nothing but when two or more different computers connect and interact with one another and share data, then you call it as a network. So for this sharing of data, we have certain agreed up rules that we call it as a protocol. Clear? Like when you transfer any message from one client to a server, there is a particular form where you can send a message. The message structure in a particular network is agreed upon a prior, and that set of rules we call it as protocols. So in the picture you can see few of the protocols like HTTP, SMTP, RTP, TCP, and all these. So we're going to learn all these kind of protocols. Here in optical fiber, twisted pair, and coaxial doesn't come under protocols. Okay, only few things are in the picture is only about the protocols. So each protocol will be responsible for its own job. Say for example, first if we consider TCP/IP. So TCP/IP is a protocol which stands for Transmission Control Protocol. TCP stands for that, and IP stands for Internet Protocol. So what is the main job of this TCP/IP protocol? See, how does it work? That is what we're going to see now. Whenever you transfer any message from client computer to a server computer, the message is getting transferred from one computer to another computer. Yes or no? Yes. And then whenever the message is being transferred, the message is being split into smaller components, and that smaller unit of messages which is being split, we call it as packets. We name it as packets, and this TCP/IP is responsible for transferring those packets from one computer to another computer. See, the TCP first, what does it do? It does the job of breaking the data into packets, and then it is transferring the packets from the router then to the respective IP protocol. And third step is the IP protocol. What does it do is, once the message has been received to the another recipient computer, what will happen is all the packets which has been reassembled, or it has been in an order which is not in the correct form, how it has been traveled from one computer to another computer, it is going to arrange or reassemble the packets in the whole. That is a main thing of IP. Clear? So the main job of TCP/IP is to split the packets and then the reassembling the packets to the recipient computer. Clear? The next one we're going to learn about is HTTP, where HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The same terms I'm going to use here now, because don't think that I'm using client and server again and again, because in network, client and server is the only terms that we're going to use for a receiver and for the sender computer. Okay, so here hypertext transfer protocol, first what does it do? It is going to do is, it is an application level protocol where it is helping us to send requests from browser to a server. You know what a browser is. From the browser, it is going to send the request to the server, and the set of responses is going to come back into the other way. This is the main job of HTTP. So whatever request we are typing there in Google or whatever, suppose we are searching for something, so we are searching, so that request has been sent from the browser to the server, and the server is giving back the response to us. That is, it's searching the result of whatever we have searched for. That is a main job of HTTP. Clear? And also it is one more form of HTTP is HTTPS, whereas HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. So whenever you try, or before you key into any personal or financial information on any website, you have to make sure that the URL starts with HTTPS, so that there is a padlock sign on the navigation bar, so that you'll make sure that the website or whatever site you're entering into is a secured one. Clear? That is a major difference between HTTP and HTTPS. The next one is FTP protocol. It goes by the name FTP, which stands for File Transfer Protocol. See, files of any type can be transferred, although you may have to specify where the file is an ASCII or in a binary file. The transformation of file takes place very easily with the help of FTP, and it is a standard. This is a standard protocol for exchange of any files over the internet. So the main advantage is it is an effective way to get a geographically dispersed group to cooperate on a project. Say for example, you have to disperse the data in a geographical way in man or WAN connection. Then FTP plays a vital role in it, and one of the important objective is it promotes sharing of file between computer programs and or the any type of data. This is exactly about file transfer protocol. Clear? And the next one which we're going to learn about is POP, which is nothing but Post Office Protocol. See, Post Office Protocol, the latest version of Post Office Protocol is POP3. We generally call it as POP3. And what is it mainly used for? POP3 is mainly used to what is it, define the rules about receiving emails from a remote server to a local email client. Whatever mails we're going to receive from any kind of computer, it is going to help you to receive any emails from the remote server to a local email client. But the same thing is just opposite in SMTP, because SMTP, what it is mainly used for, and what does it SMTP stand for? SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and this protocol is helping us to send it is used for sending emails across the internet, whereas POP3 is helping us to receive and SMTP is helping us to send emails. This is the major difference between SMTP and POP. Clear? With this, we come to the end of the different types of protocol. The next one we're going to learn about is network applications, and that the first one is about remote login. So, remote login or remote desktop connection, you can call it as, what do you call it as remote desktop connection? Any idea about it? So you can call it as the technology which allows you to sit at a computer and connect to a remote computer in a different location. Simply, you can say that, for example, you are working on an important project and you're not well. The doctor has advised you not to travel, but you can work from home. This time, you wanted to connect your work computer while sitting at your home, working on your home laptop using the remote desktop application. Or else, if there is any problem in the computer, or you don't know how to fix the problem or how to overcome the problem in the computer, you can share your computer with the other person who knows well about the computer using remote login, and then you can sort out the problem with the help of that. That is also an example of remote desktop connection. So for that, the best example will be Telnet. There are two programs called Telnet and SSH that facilitate remote login on the internet. So Telnet is nothing but the best thing which you can have a remote login with the help of the um, username and password or valid login credentials you need when you have to facilitate any remote login between any two computers. So with that, we'll come to the end of this the network protocols and the types of network applications like remote desktop connection that we have learned about Telnet and SSH. But Telnet is the most famous thing that we use in many places. Clear, children? So we have learned about so far from the beginning. We have learned about the different type of networks, the guided media, non-guided medium, and then we have also learned about the different types of networks and networking devices. And in this video, we learned about protocols and the remote login facilities. Clear, children? Hope you understood the video. In the next video, I'll be just explaining the remaining things and just keep studying the chapters, whatever is being taught to you then and there. Okay, bye.